We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change.
Kadoka Nursing Home is in the business of providing high-quality care for living your life with a little extra help. You and your loved ones can have peace of mind, having their staff provide comfort, health care, and dignified living while at their facility. And Kadoka Nursing Home is a great place to work. They have full-time, part-time, and after-school opportunities. Stop in at 605 Maple Street to ask about available positions, hours, and benefits packages. Kadoka Nursing Home, a proud sponsor of all Cougar activities on LiveTicket.tv.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605-837-2271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Phillip Motors, always willing to serve you with the winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service, and the latest vehicle and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Phillip Motors, family-owned for over 40 years, offering a relaxing
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
The high school basketball season is coming down the home stretch. And tonight's girls varsity basketball game is one of the last few that they've got. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cougar Den here in beautiful Kadoka, South Dakota. And I say beautiful, it was in the 30s today. Melted just a little bit of snow. We're going to enjoy it while we've got it, but it's good to have everybody with us here tonight. The Todd County Falcons are in town. Lady Falcons come to town. And JV basketball action is getting set to start here in the first game. This is going to be, let's see here. Looking on the schedule, the girls basketball team after tonight has one more home game. And then after that, they've got one game left. So 3 games left. Todd County tonight, Bennett County Timber Lake on Tuesday. And then they will go to Bennett County next Thursday night. So after that, it's region tournament time. February winter turns into March Madness here coming soon. But for now, Lady Falcons JV and the Lady Cougars JV set to start. Haley Port's going to jump center for the Cougars. Referee DJ Rush puts the ball up, and the tip is controlled by the Falcons. This is to Shay Leroy. She brings it around the top. This is Rihanna left-hand ball. Guarded there by Peyton Jo Johnson. She's looking to pass it off. She passes it out front. Out to Savannah, stands on top. Down in the corner, this is left-hand ball. She underhands it down inside. This is Gracie Two Eagle. She's got it. She's looking to pass it out. Three-pointer is on the way. Bounces off the rim, no good. That one was put up by Leroy. Here comes Carly Block the other direction for the Cougars. She clears it out, gets it over to Shelby Schofield. Shelby puts it down inside, intended actually for Brady Bouchon, but it was knocked away, and the Falcons control this one. Falcons cross half court. This is Leroy. Leroy dishes it off here to Gracie Two Eagle. Gracie dishes it back out front. Almost goes over to half court, but Lizzie Dubray controls it. She passes back out front to left-hand ball. Now out to Leroy. They put it to Two Eagle. Gracie Two Eagle, guarded by Peyton Jo Johnson. She wants a shot down inside. She drops to her knee, and they whistle her for a travel. Still no score. 4:44 to go here in the opening period of tonight's JV girls basketball game. Pass goes into Shelby Schofield, and it's knocked away. Pulled away there by Leroy. Leroy lays it up too strong off the glass, and Carly Block comes down with the rebound. Carly stops, passes ahead now to Haley Porch. Haley's got an open lane going down in there, lays it off the glass, and good. So a minute and a half in. First score on the board by Haley Porch, and the Cougars are up 2-0. Back the other direction. This is Leroy. She bounce passes it ahead to Two Eagle. She brings it down in the left corner, guarded by Porch. There's a lane open if she can go along the baseline, and she stepped on the line. The baseline was clean. There was not a person from sideline to sideline. Now they pass it inbounds, and it's stolen away by Two Eagle. She bounce passes it out front, gets it out to Leroy. Leroy started down in, and she was fouled in the process. So we're going to see our first foul called tonight. Foul's going to be called on Carly Block. That's her first. First team foul for either one of these teams. This is to Shay Leroy. She puts up her first shot. It rims around and goes back out. Leroy at the line. Eyes the basket. Multiple dribbles. She puts up the shot. Bounces off the rim, no good. Shelby Schofield comes down with it for the Cougars. And the Cougars come up court. Down 2-0. They passed it to Peyton Jo Johnson. She had to go off her fingertips, and it went out of bounds. So another turnover for the Cougars. A couple of them here in the early going. Bringing it back the other direction. This is Savannah Stands on top. Before she crosses half, she passes it back. Now they pass it ahead. They give it up front to Leroy. Tashay Leroy now gives it off to Gracie Two Eagle. Two Eagle. She calls out the offense. Now bounce passes it down inside. They tried to give it back to Two Eagle, but Stands on top, passes off to Leroy. Leroy tried putting up the underhanded reverse layup. No good, but she was fouled in the process. Brady Bashan going to pick up her. Oh, that's Peyton Jo Johnson. She's going to pick up her first. Tried to give Brady the foul. Leroy's back at the line. Tashay Leroy, 5'4" sophomore, puts up her first shot. Almost a carbon copy of the last one. Double bounce on the rim, and then it rims back out with her second shot forthcoming. Second shot's on the way. Bounces off the back of the rim, and we're going to see a free throw line violation. So the shot didn't count, and this one's going to go over to Kadoka area. On the floor for the Cougars, the Lady JV team, Brady Bashan, Carly Block, Peyton Jo Johnson, Shelby Schofield, and Haley Porch. Good quick passes ahead. The Cougars bring it up, and Haley drug a foot. They're going to whistle her for the travel. And you are going to broadcast the youth cheer tonight. Okay, so if you're tuning in to watch youth cheer, that's going to be up. Here's a quick pass, uncontested, down in the lane. And that was Rihanna left-hand bull. Sophomore forward, put it up. Carly Block drives the lane, puts up the shot. Do not turn up the volume on your screens. I had a question about the score there, so I had her turn my mic off. 2-2 here. Just under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. About halfway home in the first quarter. Carly Block bounce passes it into Brady Bashan. She tries to dish it out to Peyton Jo Johnson. She gets it after it's knocked away. Now back to Bashan. They give it to Carly Block, and we're going to hear another whistle. Travel going to be called against the Cougars, so the Cougars have turned it over a couple times here tonight. I think that's about the third turnover that they've had. See a blocking foul. Carly Block hit the floor pretty hard there. She's going to be whistled for her second foul. Three-pointers on the way. It's off the top of the backboard. No whistle, though. Shelby Schofield pulls down the rebound. They give it to Haley Porch. They give it to Peyton Jo Johnson. Then she dishes it off to Brady Bashan, who lays it off the glass, and it's good. Good teamwork and good passes by the Cougars there. Ball barely touched the floor, and they brought it down. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Haley Porch, and the Falcons will keep control of it. Rayleigh Vandermeer, the 8th grader, is going to check into the ball game. She's going to check in for Shelby Schofield. With the Cougars up 4-2. Lizzie Dubray puts it in bounds for the Falcons. Give it off to Tashay Leroy. She gets it out front to Isabella Whipple, the freshman guard that's in there now. Ball's mishandled. They put it out front. Brady Bashan steals it away. Brady's trying to get a handle on it. She does. And as she goes to put up the shot, it's blocked. No good. And they pass it back out front, but now it's stolen away. This is Stands on top. Savannah Stands on top. Switches directions. Puts up the right-hander from 10 foot. It bounces around and drops down in. And is good. Tied at 4. Here comes Carly Block the other direction for the Cougars. stops, passes off to Peyton Joe Johnson. Peyton gives off to Brady. Brady fakes the shot. It's no good. No whistle for the foul. And here come the Falcons. This is Two Eagle. She dishes it down inside. Overhead shot is no good. And the Cougars pull down the rebound. Carly Block gets it down to Brady Bashan. They give it to Peyton Joe Johnson. She lays it off the glass, and that one's good. Cougars up by a score of 6-4. Peyton Joe almost picked it off there again, but she didn't. They pass it down court. This is Two Eagle. Has it stolen away by Carly Block. Carly tries to pass it down court to Peyton Joe Johnson. Has the ball knocked away by Savannah Stands on top. The 5'7" sophomore guard knocks it out of bounds. And the Cougars will put it in front of the scorer's table. Carly Block puts it into Brady Bashan. 1 minute on the clock. Pass over to Vandermeer. She puts it out front to Haley Porch. Haley has it blocked right out of her hands, but she gets it back. Out to Peyton Joe Johnson on the right wing. She starts down in, now bounce passes it to Vandermeer. Passes out to the top of the key to Block. Carly's got 8 on the shot clock to come around. We'll see if she's going to shoot. Rayleigh dishes it off to Peyton Joe Johnson. Peyton Joe puts it up. It rims, and they get no shot clock violation, but it was no good. Brady Bashan gets it back, and she lays it off the glass. So the Cougars up 8-4. Shot clock is off with 30 seconds to go. Falcons bring it the other direction. This is Stands on top. She passes the long pass down court. Down to Whipple. Long pass cross court. This is Two Eagle. Two Eagle puts up the 6-footer. It's no good. And with 15 seconds to go, the Cougars have a running chance here. But now Todd County picks it off. They lay it off the glass, and it's good. That was Tashay Leroy, I should say. She laid it off the glass with 4 seconds to go. Peyton Joe Johnson passing it off, gives it to Brady Bashan. Brady hits it right at the buzzer. Boy, did they time that out well. And the Cougars end the first quarter up by a score of 10-6. Back for more JV basketball action here in just a bit. Thanks for joining us tonight on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Comfortable car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotors.com or stop by and see their new and used inventory. Philip Motors proudly supports all local school activities.
Dakota Country Pharmacy in Phillip is an independent family-owned business. They exist to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships with them that will last for the long run. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, then you've come to the right place. Dakota Country Pharmacy, a community pharmacy designed for you.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Second quarter, JV girls basketball action set to go. And I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. If you have tuned in to see the youth cheerleaders from the youth cheerleading camp, we are going to put that presentation on Live Ticket tonight. So if you tuned in to watch that, stay tuned. We're going to have a pretty good crowd just because of that tonight. We're excited to see our youth cheerleaders in action. Carly Block starts off the fourth quarter with her first two-pointer of the night. And the Cougars steal it away from the Falcons. Here comes Shelby Schofield. She passes it back out front to Vandermeer. To Porch. Haley dishes it back to Shelby. High pass over to Block. Down inside to Vandermeer. She tries to back in, but passes it back out to Schofield. She gives it out front to Block. Carly takes it down inside. Has the shot blocked, but the Cougars get it back. Shell puts up the three-pointer. It hits rim, no good, but fresh 35 on the shot clock. Now we're going to see it knocked around. Carly saves it before it goes out of bounds. And we've got a whistle. Foul's going to be on number 10. That's Gracie Two Eagle. 5'7" sophomore picks up hers first foul of the night. That's the first team foul for either team here in the second quarter. Shelby Schofield has it, gives it to Carly Block. Carly starts in, now backs out, looks for somebody to pass to. She gets to Schofield. Out front to Porch. Tries to feed it down inside, and they get it to Carly Block. Passes back out to Johnson. Peyton Joe leaves it short. And Carly Block tries to save it from going out of bounds, but she stepped out before she was able to knock the ball back in. So the Falcons take it back the other direction. Gracie Two Eagle has it knocked away by Carly Block. Carly gets the turnover. Haley Porch puts up the long two-pointer. It's no good off the glass. Rayleigh Vandermeer fights for it down below. And Rayleigh clears it back out, but she passes it back out front, and the Falcons steal it away. Now we have it go off the fingertips of Allie Two Elk. Excuse me, I think that's Kylie Crow Eagle, the junior forward. Carly Block's she's been on the floor a few times tonight. She's going to have some bruises. It's been a pretty rough game for her so far. That's what happens when you play as aggressive as she does, and she's done a great job at it. 12-6, Cougars up by half a dozen. Haley Porch brings it the other direction for the Cougars off the turnover by the Falcons. Gives it to Johnson, back to Porch, back to Johnson. Bounce pass inside to Vandermeer. Rayleigh puts on the jab step, lays up the left-hander, no good. And the Falcons pull it back down. Lizzie Dubray passes it back out. Long pass across court over to Crow Eagle. And the ball's knocked away by Peyton Jo Johnson. 2-on-1, fast break. She dishes off to Shelby Schofield. Shelby lays it off the glass, and it's good. Might have slipped an extra step in there, but we didn't hear the whistle. Didn't see it, didn't happen. Here come the Falcons back the other direction. This is Isabella Whipple. Now she bounce passes it back out front, and we're going to see a timeout called. Timeout on the floor by Todd County. They're going to take a full timeout, and we'll take one too. Back after this 60-second timeout on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Learn more at chsinc.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Attention truck drivers! If you have a CDL and are looking for a new team, look no further than Grossenberg Implement. They're looking for a driver who can handle truck and trailer maintenance while moving oversized machinery and equipment safely between dealership and customer locations. Some mechanical skills and a CDL are required. You'll be home most nights and enjoy competitive pay and benefits as part of the Grossenberg team. For more on this position and many others, visit grossenberg.com/employment for more details.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Three minutes, 43 seconds to go here in the first half of the JV girls basketball game. The Todd County Lady Falcons JV team is here in town tonight, followed by the varsity match. Falcons get it down at their end. They pass it, and Peyton Jo Johnson knocks it right now. Peyton Jo's got a free look at the basket. She stops, lets the ball go up. She misses, but Haley Porch gets it. Now she clears it back out to Kara Schofield. Passes to Shelby. Shelby, three-pointer on the way, is off the rim, no good. Peyton Jo pulls it down. She puts it out to Haley. Haley with the 6-foot runner is good. Haley Porch has 4 points on the night. Now they steal it back away, and Peyton Jo Johnson lays it off the glass for her 4th point. Falcons bring it back the other direction. And we almost have another turnover, and we do. Haley Porch off the steal by Shelby Schofield. She stops, passes over to Peyton Jo, bounces around the rim, no good. They bounce it around, put it right into the hands of the Falcons. Back the other direction. For the Falcons, that's number 32. Savannah stands on top. 5'7" sophomore. Has it knocked out of her hands, knocked out of bounds. Peyton Jo Johnson knocks it away. And Peyton Jo knocked it out of bounds, so the Falcons, Two Eagle brings it around for them. She passes over to Dubray. They give it down inside, lay it off the glass, and it's good. Putting that one up with Savannah stands on top. She has 4 points on the night. Three-pointer on the way, and it drops in, and it's good. Kara Schofield. Nope, she had her toes inside the line. That was 2. And Kara Schofield picks another one off, dishes off to Johnson. Peyton Joe laid it off the glass, not strong enough. And we're going to hear a whistle. Jump ball called. Coming down with it that time was Two Eagle. Carly Block went after the ball as well. Todd County stacks their players. Now they come out in their offense, and this is Two Eagle. She passes down court. Now the bounce pass down inside the lane. They scramble for it. And Shelby Schofield goes to pass to Carly Block. Carly wasn't expecting it. Goes off her leg and out of bounds. Falcons pass it and bounce. They pass it over. This is Two Eagle. She tries to dish it off. She goes down to her knees and loses it out of bounds. And we're going to see a sub in for Todd County. Gracie Two Eagle's going to take a seat. This is Isabella Whipple back in the ball game now. And the Cougars bring it down court. Bounce pass from Porch over to Johnson. They pass it on the side to Kara. Out front. Shelby's going to put up the three-pointer. Bounces off the rim. No good. Haley Porch comes down with the rebound. Shelby thought about putting up a long two-pointer, but she dishes it back out to Carly Block. Carly puts it down inside to Peyton Joe. She dribbles. Puts up the layup. It's off the side of the rim. No good. And here come the Falcons. This is stands on top. Has it stolen away by Peyton Joe. Carly Block dishes off to Haley Porch, and Haley puts it up and in. Haley's got 6 on the night. She leads all scorers for both teams right now. And the Cougars with a 22-8 lead. Falcons were keeping this one pretty close. But the Cougars on a bit of a run right now. Peyton Joe Johnson's going to take a seat. Adeline Varner checks in the ball game for the first time. Cougars playing that 2-3 zone defense. Adeline Varner, Carly Block, Shelby and Kara Schofield, and Haley Porch in the ball game for the Cougars. Falcons have it knocked away, but they get it back. They pass it out front. This is stands on top. She brings it around to the right wing. Now bounce passes it over to left-hand Bull. She dishes it off now, almost falling down, but she dished it off to Whipple. Over on the right wing. Now they pass it back over to left-hand Bull. She tries putting up the shot. Shot is no good. It's off the side of the backboard. But it goes off the official's chest before it goes out of bounds, so he's going to keep it here. Risa Running Enemy checks into the ball game for the Cougars. Haley Porch going to take a seat. Dubray passes it in bounds. Gives it off to Isabella Whipple, and we're going to hear a whistle. Had my head down looking at the program. I didn't see what the call was.
It was shot clock violation.
Okay.
They had 2 seconds, but it didn't.
Okay. Thinking it might have been a non-buzzing shot clock violation. 20 seconds to go, and now the Falcons, Cougars turn it over to the Falcons, bringing it back the other direction. This is stands on top. She dishes off. They knock it around. Finally, here's Shelby Schofield. 10 seconds on the clock. She crosses half on the run. Gives it off to Kara. 3-pointers on the way, and it's good. Kara Schofield. She hit that one, and she's got 5 points on the night. Pretty good end to the first half for the Cougar JV girls, up by a score of 25-8. We want to thank our live ticket sponsors as we get set to go to halftime. Special thanks to Farmers Union Insurance, Crew Agency, Olson's Pest Technicians, Golden West, Great Plains Tribal Health, South Dakota Social Services, Farm Credit Services of America, Discount Fuel, Bank West, CHS, Matt McCormick, your State Farm agent in Rapid City, Kadoka Nursing Home, Grossenberg Implement, Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent here in downtown Kadoka, Dakota Country Pharmacy in Phillip Motors, Scott Carlson, your State Farm agent in Rapid City, Phillip Health Services, Colts Nuts and Bolts, thanks to Colton Aaron in downtown Phillip, People's Market, thanks to Rich and Shauna, Kadoka Community Betterment Association, Kennedy Implement and B&B Sales, thank you to the Buckleses from over there, Les's Body Shop, Phillip Livestock Auction, Rush Funeral Home, Pioneer Review, and Western Veterinary Services. Thank you to Doctors Headley and Headley and to Dr. Dorn. Once again, our halftime score for the girls JV game. Cougar JV girls 25, Lady Falcons JV 8. We're going to take a short time out, and we'll be back for the second half of JV basketball action. Good to have you with us tonight on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the Amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week for hours and more helpful information. See their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Contact Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Kadoka Nursing Home is in the business of providing high-quality care for living your life with a little extra help. You and your loved ones can have peace of mind, having their staff provide comfort, health care, and dignified living while at their facility. And Kadoka Nursing Home is a great place to work. They have full-time, part-time, and after-school opportunities. Stop in at 605 Maple Street to ask about available positions, hours, and benefits packages. Kadoka Nursing Home, a proud sponsor of all Cougar activities on LiveTicket.tv.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605-837-2271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And welcome back for the second half of girls JV basketball action. We're having a little bit of a technical issue. We don't have a 35-second buzzer. They've shut the shot clock off. They've tested it 6 ways to Sunday. And it looks like we have a little electrical issue, so they're going to figure the workaround for that. But the game buzzer still works. So I think they're just going to manually run the buzzer from there and hit the buzzer whenever the 35 seconds is up. But not for us to worry about. It's back to basketball action here on the floor for the Cougars, not the original starting five for the JV. Kara Schofield's in the game now, along with Shelby Schofield, Peyton Joe Johnson, Brady Bouchond, and Carly Block. Haley Porch took a seat. They pass it down into Kara. Carly puts up the three-pointer. It's too long, no good. And Peyton Jo Johnson going to be whistled for a foul. And that's going to be her third foul. First team foul, 15 seconds into the second half. And the Falcons bring it the other direction. This is Leroy. She passed it back out front to left-hand Bull. Gives it back to Leroy. Leroy takes it to the top of the key. She does the reverse pass down inside. Losing a handle on it is Gracie Two Eagle, but she gets it back. Gracie passes over to left-hand Bull. Rihanna left-hand Bull. Gets it back out to Two Eagle. She dribbles around. 3 on the shot clock, and we'll see. We're going to get a chance at this one. This one goes off the rim. No good. Just shy of the expiration of the shot clock. No good, and the Cougars get it back. Here's a pass down to Bashan. Now she brings it back out front. Gives it to Peyton Jo. Out front to Shelby. Over to Block. Carly brings it to the top of the key. Passes down inside to Kara. She puts up the long two-pointer off the glass. Just misses. No good, and the rebound pulled down by Two Eagle. She crosses half court, guarded by Peyton Jo Johnson along the left sideline. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Peyton Jo Johnson. And the Falcons will put it in play from side court. This is Lizzie Dubray. Long pass over to Two Eagle. You give it back over to left-hand Bull. She puts up the 15-footer. It's no good. And Brady Bashan pulls it down. Bounce passes it back to Carly Block. Carly comes forward with it. She starts down the right side. Gives it to Shelby. 3-pointers on the way in and out. No good. And Peyton Jo Johnson's there to pick up the rebound. Peyton Jo brings it out front. Now passes to Carly. Carly Block. Starts to the right corner. Now dishes back out to Schofield. Shelby to Bashan. Down to Peyton Jo Johnson. She lost it but got it back. Brady tried passing down inside and put it right into the hands of Two Eagle. Two Eagle passes it ahead. And we're going to see a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Shelby. Shelby Schofield picks up her first. That's the second team foul for the Cougars here. 2 minutes, 1 second gone here in the third quarter. Cougars up by a score of 25-8. First shot is on the way, and it's good. Tashay Leroy puts up her first. 5'4" sophomore. That's her third point of the night. Sub came into the ball game. And that is Juliana Fastdog. Checks into the ball game here in the second half for the first time. Second shot's on the way. It's no good. It's off the back of the rim, and Carly Block gets the rebound for the Cougars. Carly brings it across half court. Passes over to Shelby. Shelby, 3-pointer on the way, is off the rim. No good. Peyton Jo Johnson runs over and pulls it down. They get it to Rayleigh Vandermeer. Now Rayleigh has it knocked away. Gets it back. Puts a layup up, and it's good. Rayleigh Vandermeer with the first 2 points of the game tonight. In traffic. Puts it up, drops it in. And the Cougars up by 18, 27-9. Todd County loses it off their shoe, and it goes over to the Cougars. Brady Bashan checks in the ball game. Rayleigh Vandermeer is going to check out with 3:29 to go. And it looks like, I don't think Rayleigh was supposed to come out. She hit it right back to the scores table, so she'll be going back in. They pass down inside. They try to feed it ahead to Kara. Kara Schofield under the basket. They tried to pass it in between the double team. Peyton Jo was supposed to go to the bench. Foul's going to be called that time on Fastdog. Juliana Fastdog, that's her first. First team foul for the Falcons here in the third quarter. They pass in to Block, to Bashan. Out front to Shelby, then back to Block. Carly starts down the baseline. She tries to bounce pass it back, but it's stolen away by left-hand Bull. Left-hand Bull underhands it off to her teammate, Dubray. Dubray tried passing it down court, and it was too tall for the receiver. And out of bounds it goes, and it goes back over to the Cougars. Halfway home here in the third quarter. 2:55 to go. Carly Block brings it down for the Cougars. To Bashan, back to Block. Carly, bounce passes inside. Rayleigh Vandermeer, the give and go to Brady Bashan. Brady lays it off the glass. It's too strong. And Dubray pulls down the rebound, and we have a collision right near the elbow there. Carly Block's going to be whistled for the foul. That's her third. Third team foul for the Cougars here in the third quarter. Gracie Two Eagle. Bring. Not a clue. Whistle. Ball's going to turn over to the Cougars. We don't know. It's the best we can do. However, the Cougars bring the turnover back the other direction. Carly Block starts down in. Now she passes back out front to Vandermeer. Gives it out to Shelby. Shelby, three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Shelby Schofield. The Schofield sisters are three-point shooters, and Shelby dropped that one in. She's got her 5th point of the night, and that puts the Cougars up by a 21-point advantage. Falcons try passing it down inside. Cougars knock it out of bounds. Lizzie Dubray is going to put it in play from underneath the Falcons basket. She passes outside, gets it out front to Leroy, and it's stolen away by Carly Block. Carly brings it down. Carly stops, dishes it back out. Shelby's going to put up another three-pointer, and she hits it. 2 3-pointers in a row for Shelby Schofield. She's got 8, and she puts the Cougars up by even more, 33-9, as the Falcons try to answer the Cougars' scoring onslaught here. Here's the three-pointer of their own on the way, and it's no good. That was Gracie Two Eagle. She put it up. Cougars pull it down before it goes out of bounds. This is Kara. Kara is going to put up the three-pointer. It's no good. Carly Block gets the rebound. Now she's going to clear it back outside. They put it down inside to Rayleigh. Rayleigh out front to Shelby. Kara, she's going to put up another one. Lays it off the glass. It's no good. She had her toes on the line. Brady Bashan pulls down the rebound. They give it out to Kara. Kara feeds it down inside to Rayleigh Vandermeer. Rayleigh loses a handle on it. 2 people tie up on it. And it will go over to Kadoka area. Turnover goes over, that's going to go over to the Falcons. Goes over to Todd County. So the Falcons bring it down with a minute to go in the ball game. A minute to go in the third quarter. Let's not rush things here. Rihanna left-hand ball. Deals back off to Two Eagle. She passes it out on the left wing to Leroy. To Shea Leroy. Starts down in, now down the baseline, and she clears it back out. She looks to pass it off. She passes it out front. This is out to left-hand ball. Rihanna left-hand ball. Starts down the baseline, puts up the shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Almost dropped in for the Falcons. Now we're going to see a scramble for the ball. They pass it back to Risa Running Enemy, and she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be called on number 23. That's Kylie Crow Eagle. The junior forward whistled for her first foul. Second team foul for the Falcons. No shot clock, 20 seconds to go. Cougars at their end of the court. Shelby puts up the three-pointer. It's off the side, no good. Brady Bashan pulls down the rebound, takes a shot in the back. Minor case of whiplash there because she was going one direction, her body went the other. Cougars put it in with 14.2 on the clock. Rayleigh passes in to Adeline Varner. Out to Shelby. Three-pointer is going to be short. Brady Bashan with the rebound. She lays it off the glass, and it's good. 35-9. Brady Bashan with her 8th point of the night as the Falcons bring it to the other end and do not get a shot off. That's how the third quarter is going to end. It's been all Cougars in this one so far. 35-9. Back to finish up the JV girls basketball game after this on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicide.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Hello. Excuse me, I'm checking my social media. I'm sorry. Welcome back to the Cougar Den. I'm on my phone. They say the kids in technology these days. I'm just glad I know how to use technology, kind of. 35-9, Cougar JV girls. Firmly in control of this one here tonight. Just a reminder, our young cheerleaders are coming up here tonight. Youth cheer camp has been going on here. Jody Stout, our cheer advisor, plus our varsity cheerleaders have done a fantastic job. And these girls always look forward to it. It's a lot of work, but they really enjoy it. And they're going to be performing at halftime tonight of the varsity game. Back to action. Here's Peyton Jo Johnson out to Teresa running enemy. Haley Porch puts up the three-pointer and she hits it. Haley Porch with her 9th point of the night. She leads them all. Haley usually likes to stay down inside, but boy, she took that one outside and she did a great job with it. Back the other direction. This is Two Eagle. She looks around. Cougars in that 2-3 zone defense. Served them well here so far. She bounce passes back out front to Fast Dog. Now the Cougars, Brady Bichon comes across, grabs a hold of it, loses her balance, and then bear crawls out of bounds. Foul's going to be called on Lizzie Dubray. That's her first. Brady put up the shot but was fouled in the process, even though she missed. First shot is on the way, and it's good. Nothing but net. Nice job by Brady. Brady has 9 on the night. She and Haley Porch tied for the high scoring for these two teams. Next shot is off the front of the rim. It's no good, but they got her on a free throw line violation, and Brady steps off the floor, and she is done for the JV game. She's going to go suit up for the varsity game. And I think Haley Porch is too. She came to the sideline. So in the ball game now, Adeline Varner, the 8th grader, Peyton Jo Johnson, Risa running enemy, Shelby Schofield, and Carly Block. Adeline Varner steals it away. Now passes ahead to Peyton Jo Johnson, but it's stolen away by the Falcons. Falcons have a clear shot here. Laying it off the glass, too strong. That's to Shea Leroy. She laid it off the glass just a touch too strong as the Cougars bring it back the other direction. Here's Carly Block. Has Adeline Varner wide open under the basket. Adeline got a little excited and she put it up. Shot's no good. They pass it back out front. They get it to Peyton Jo Johnson. Peyton Jo goes to put it up and has it knocked out of bounds by the Falcons. Shot no good by the Cougars. Here come the Falcons the other direction. This is Leroy to Shea Leroy. She lays it off the glass, and it's good. A lot of them thought she was going to dish it off. She just carried it in there. Put it off the backboard, dropped it in, and it's good. Leroy has 5 points on the night. Here comes Carly Block, coast to coast. Carly lays it off the glass. Too strong, but she was fouled in the process, so no shot. Or excuse me, no points for it. Lizzie Dubray, the junior forward, is going to be whistled for the foul. That's her second. 4th team foul for the Falcons here in the 4th quarter. Carly Block goes to the line. Carly's got 3 points on the night after that one. She sinks it. Second one's on the way, and it's good. So Carly Block 2 for 2 from the free throw line, at least that time. Falcons bring it the other direction with the Cougars up by 30. There's a left-handed shot from below the free throw line to Shea Leroy. Put it up. She was fouled in the process. So she will go to the line to shoot a pair. They're going to whistle Adeline Varner. Adeline picks up her first. 4th team foul for the Cougars here in the 4th quarter. Shots on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. See some subs check in. Peyton Jo Johnson's going to check out, so Shelby Schofield. Kara checks in for Shelby. Rayleigh Vandermeer also checks in the game. Risa running enemy, Carly Block, and Adeline Varner. Looks like they're going to finish the game out for the Cougar JV girls with 3.5 to go here in the ball game. Second shot by Leroy is put up, and it's good. Tashay Leroy has 6 points on the night. Cougars up 41-12. Here's Risa running enemy. Out front to Vandermeer. Rayleigh passes it off to Kara. Kara gives off to Carly. Carly starts down the lane. Now bounce passes it over to Adeline, but it's stolen away that time by Lizzie Dubray. Back the other direction. Here comes Stands on top. Savannah Stands on top. And the whistle's going to sound. Rayleigh Vandermeer is going to pick up her first foul. Savannah Stands on top, goes to the line. Puts up her first shot. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Second free throw is on the way. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Risa running enemy gets the rebound. She dishes off to Carly Block. Carly crosses half court with it. Starts down the right side. She's going to take the lane, puts it up too strong off the back of the rim as the Falcons rebound it and go back the other direction. Tashay Leroy, she's going to stop and put it up from three-point range. It's no good. She gets her own rebound. Now starts down the baseline. Bounce passes it out front. She passes it out to left-hand bowl. Rihanna left-hand bowl puts up the shot. It's no good. Reverse layup by the Falcons is no good again, and the Cougars clear it out. Rayleigh Vandermeer puts a tall pass over to Carly Block. Ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to see a sub come in for the Falcons. I think this is Chantel Prue. She's a senior forward. Shots on the way is no good by Todd County. I know, but is it number 3? What is?
Yeah, they said no.
She's the second number 30 that's in?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, it's Chantel Prue that's in there now for the Falcons.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Little confusion. They've got 2 number 30s on the floor, so I'll do my best to keep track of them. Chantel Prue, she's got the lighter colored digits on her jersey. Todd County Falcon gold. And Rihanna left-hand bull has the dark numbers on her jersey. Checking out of the ball game now is Tashay Leroy. Cougars put it in play. This is Block. She passes out front to running enemy to Varner. Adeline, long 2-pointers on the way. It's off the glass, no good. And it goes out of bounds off of the Cougars. And the clock is running. We're at about a minute to go. As it comes back the other direction, here are the Falcons. This is Two Eagle, Gracie Two Eagle. She puts up the runner, it's no good. Carly Block pulls down the rebound and brings it the other direction. A little bit of a mismatch. I'm seeing Carly maybe going to take it down the lane. Nope. She's looking to pass it off. They tie her up. Out on the right wing. Foul's going to be called on number 12. What's in there now? Leticia Fernandez, I believe, the junior guard. So with 30 seconds to go, Cougars bounce pass it into Vandermeer. Here's Kara Schofield putting up the 3. Boy, that had a lot of English on it. Adeline Varner tries to save it from going out of bounds, and she does not. So with 18 seconds to go, here come the Falcons. Falcons cross half court with 13 left on the game clock before the buzzer sounds. Taking it down inside. Here's Two Eagle. She puts it up, and it's good. So this one looks like it's going to end with a score of 41-14. The Cougar JV girls victorious in this one. And we will be back for varsity basketball action here in about 10 minutes or so. Varsity basketball action set to start here soon. But for now, we're going to take a short break.
Bye.
Bye, Kenzie. Thanks for joining us. Mackenzie Red Elk was joining me here tonight. She didn't say a word, but she was my color commentator. So that's it for this one. We'll be back with varsity basketball action here in just a few minutes on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Stress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Philip Motors, always willing to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service. And the latest vehicle and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Philip Motors, family-owned for over 40 years, offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, comfortable car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotors.com or stop by and see their new and used inventory. Philip Motors proudly supports all local school activities.
Dakota Country Pharmacy in Philip is an independent family-owned business. They exist to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships with them that will last for the long run. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, then you've come to the right place. Dakota Country Pharmacy, a community pharmacy designed for you.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Attention truck drivers! If you have a CDL and are looking for a new team, look no further than Grossenberg Implement. They're looking for a driver who can handle truck and trailer maintenance while moving oversized machinery and equipment safely between dealership and customer locations. Some mechanical skills and a CDL are required. You'll be home most nights and enjoy competitive pay and benefits as part of the Grossenberg team. For more on this position and many others, visit grossenberg.com/employment for more details.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Philip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Philip.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Philip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Philip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Philip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week for hours and more helpful information. See their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Philip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Contact Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Kadoka Nursing Home is in the business of providing high-quality care for living your life with a little extra help. You and your loved ones can have peace of mind, having their staff provide comfort, health care, and dignified living while at their facility. And Kadoka Nursing Home is a great place to work. They have full-time, part-time, and after-school opportunities. Stop in at 605 Maple Street to ask about available positions, hours, and benefits packages. Kadoka Nursing Home, a proud sponsor of all Cougar activities on LiveTicket.tv.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605-837-2271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business. Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Philip Motors, always willing to serve you with the winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service. And the latest vehicle and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Philip Motors, family-owned for over 40 years, offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, comfortable car shopping experience. Search online at philipmotors.com or stop by and see their new and used inventory. Philip Motors proudly supports all local school activities.
Dakota Country Pharmacy in Philip is an independent family-owned business. They exist to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships with them that will last for the long run. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, then you've come to the right place. Dakota Country Pharmacy, a community pharmacy designed for you.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Attention truck drivers! If you have a CDL and are looking for a new team, look no further than Grossenberg Implement. They're looking for a driver who can handle truck and trailer maintenance while moving oversized machinery and equipment safely between dealership and customer locations. Some mechanical skills and a CDL are required. You'll be home most nights and enjoy competitive pay and benefits as part of the Grossenberg team. For more on this position and many others, visit grossenberg.com/employment for more details.
the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kadoka Area High School for tonight's girls basketball matchup between the Lady Falcons of Todd County High School and the Cougars of Kadoka Area High School. Let's meet the cheer squad from Kadoka. Millie Bowman, Aurora Hamer, Jasmine McDonald, Casey Whitby, Brooke Webster, and Nevaeh Pierce. Cheer coach, Jody Stout. Let's meet the starting lineup for our guests, the Lady Falcons. 8'5", 6'2", number 2, Johnny Ironheart. A 5'4", sophomore, number 3, Trinity Buckingham. A 5'8", sophomore, number 4, Bree Whitehat. A 5'6", sophomore, number 12, Alexis Witt. And a 5'6", sophomore, number 24, Lisa Toledo. Assistant coaches, Haley Quickbeard, William Long IV, head coach, Jordan Ron. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for the Kadoka Kougars. 8'5", 9", freshman, number 50, Madeline Rock. A 5'6", sophomore, number 15, Jeremy Richardson. A 5'10", junior, number 14, Shane Moore. A 5'10", senior, number 12, Reed Idiot. And a 5'11", senior, number 11, Bella Williams. Assistant coaches, Will Madison, Carter Mueller, headman, Mr. T. Thompson. Your officials are Mr. DJ Rush, Mr. Randy Blue, and Mr. David Burnett. As a reminder, tonight's ball game is being broadcast on Live Ticket. We remind you to please keep your children in the bleachers while the ball game is going on. At this time, we ask everyone in attendance to please remain standing. Remove your hat or cap as we pay tribute to America. We ask you to please place your cell phones on silent as the Cougar Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Colby Shaw, will play our national anthem.
National Anthem tonight, provided by the Kadoka Area Middle School and High School pep bands. Welcome back into the Cougar Den, everybody. Alongside Justine Garber on camera, the Colonel, Jennifer Van Pelt on master control. I'm Dave Ortman, and it is game time. Varsity girls basketball action. Bella Williams going to jump center for the Cougars. And the Cougars control the tip. Cougars with a 15-2 record coming into this one. Get it down inside. This is Porch. Shaylee Porch passes out to Breezy Amiot to Bella Williams. Out front to Charlie Richardson. Charlie passes over to Breezy Amiot. On the left wing to Porch. Here's Richardson. Lays it off the glass, and it's good. Good give and go to Charlie Richardson. Cougars come out in the full court press. Falcons bring it down court. This is Louisa Two Eagle. The 5'6" sophomore brings it down for the Falcons. You're here or here? Huh? Okay. Cougars steal it away. Off the miss by the Falcons. And it's Williams. Then to Amiot. She's looking for Shaylee Porch. Now finds her out on the left wing. Shaylee puts it out front to Charlie Richardson. Charlie thought about three, but she kept it now. Pretty closely guarded there by Trinity Battalion. They pass it down inside to Madeline Rock. She passes out front to Amiot. 16-footers on the way off the back of the rim. No good. Madeline Rock goes to pull it down, but she loses it. And the Falcons pull it away and back to the other end. This is Battalion. She passes over to Two Eagle. Louisa Two Eagle. Bounce passes it to Battalion. She wasn't expecting it. She walked away, but the Falcons keep it in their possession. Lexus Witt, the 5'6" sophomore, has it on the left wing. Passes it out front to Two Eagle. Louisa Two Eagle. Now bounce passes it out to Trinity Battalion. Shaylee Porch knocks it away, and Breezy Amiot gets the turnover. They pass it down to Bella Williams. She puts up the 8-footer. It's off the side of the rim, no good. They scramble for it underneath the basket, and this is going to be the first jump ball called tonight, and this one will go over to Todd County. On the floor for the Cougars, Bella Williams, Breezy Amiot, Shaylee Porch, Charlie Richardson, and Madeline Rock getting her first varsity start, I think. I'm pretty sure that's it. Maddie, the 5'9" freshman for the Cougars, as the Falcons quickly bring it down the other direction. Now it falls into the hands of Charlie Richardson. She gets it away, and Charlie brings it back to the other end of the court. 2 minutes in. Here's Bella Williams driving the baseline. She tried the bounce pass, and there's nothing but blue jerseys there. Stolen away. Bree Whitehat gets it and dishes off to Louisa Two Eagle. Two Eagle, guarded closely by Porch. She picks her up at half court. Two Eagle comes to the left side. Screen is put on. Not convincing enough. They pass it on over to Trinity Battalion. 5'4" sophomore loses it off her fingertips. It goes out of bounds. And the Cougars will take possession of it. Amiot inbounds to Richardson. Charlie crosses half court with it. Looks around. Now switches directions. Takes it down in the left corner. Gets it to Porch. Out front to Williams. Bella starts down the lane. Dishes back out to Amiot on the no-look pass. They get it to Charlie in the right corner. Really being physical there. No foul called, though. Charlie tries the bounce pass inside. It goes off of Todd County and goes out of bounds. And the Cougars will keep it at their end of the court. Williams looks around, trying to find somebody. Passes inbounds, puts it up top. It's a scramble for it. Now it's knocked away by Todd County. Louisa Two Eagle brings it to the other end. Now she backs out into the right corner, out to the right wing. This is Ironheart. Jelly Ironheart, the 5'6" junior. She puts it over to Lexus Witt. Back over to Louisa Two Eagle. Back in the right corner now. They give it off to Battalion. She puts up the 6-footer. It's no good, and Bella Williams comes down with a rebound. Long pass down court to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee gets it. Left-hander laid off the glass is good. Shaylee Porch with her first two of the night. Now the ball's knocked away, and Breezy Amiot gets it, but it goes right back into the hands of Todd County. Trinity Battalion. Now the Cougars steal it. They pass it to Bella Williams. Bella goes down in, puts up the 6-footer. Bounces, and it's no good. Madeline Rock gets it. Madeline grabbed it over the top of her head, went to put up the shot, and it was blocked out of her hands. But now we're going to see a foul whistled against Lexus Witt. That's her first. First team foul for either one of these teams here. Savannah stands on top, steps into the ball game. Bree Whitehat, the 5'8 sophomore, is going to take a seat on the bench as the Cougars put it in bounds. They get it out to Maddie. Maddie gets it over to Charlie. Charlie puts up the 16-footer. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Todd County pulls down the rebound, and she loses it out of bounds. Todd County does, so it will stay in the possession of the Cougars. Williams inbounds it to Richardson. Charlie loses it and then gets it back. Gets it out to Williams, out to Charlie. Charlie comes to the top of the key. Gives it over to Breezy. Breezy dishes back out to Williams. Back to Charlie. Charlie tries to lay it up off the glass. It's no good. Shot was blocked, but they did foul her. That was going to be called on Alexis Witt. Alexis, that's her second foul. And Charlie Richardson steps to the line for the first time tonight. First shot is on the way, bounces around, off the side, no good. Second shot's on the way, and it drops in. So Charlie Richardson has 3 points on the night. And the Cougars up 5-0. Falcons try to advance it. They get it up to Battleune, and now it's turned over. Shaylee Porch gets it. She passes into Madeline Rock, who dishes back out to Porch. Tries to feed it to Williams in the right corner, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Todd County. Williams going to put it in play from in front of the Todd County bench. See a sub coming into the game. This to Shay Leroy, 5'4 sophomore, saw a lot of JV action. Williams puts it into Amiot. Bella puts up the 8-foot runner. It's no good. Madeline Rock pulls down the rebound, lays it off the glass, and it's good. Madeline Rock got her hands up, laid it off the glass, long outstretched arms, and she hits her first. First points of the night. Todd County bringing it down inside. This is Battleune. She lays up the right-hander. It's no good. Breezy Amiot pulls down the rebound. Williams brings it the other direction, passes ahead to Richardson. Charlie wide open, now gives it out to Porch. Three-pointer on the way is partially blocked, I think, because it was short. I think somebody might have gotten a hand on it because Shaylee's shots usually connect with the rim or drop in, and that one was well short. But the Cougars have it knocked out of bounds by the Falcons. They give it to Madeline Rock. She lays it off the glass, and it's good. Boy, that's a combination that could be there all night long, unless Todd County does something about it. Maddie has 4 points. The freshman, she leads the scorers so far. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the floor by Todd County. 9-0. Cougars on top with 3:16 to go in the first quarter. Back after this timeout on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Phillip Health Services. Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Welcome back. It's Maggie's fault. She wouldn't leave me alone. Back on the floor, the Falcons bring it to the other end. Now driving in, laying it off the glass. Too strong. It's no good. Savannah stands up on top, grabs it. Lays it off the glass. Madeline Rock's going to be whistled for her first foul of the night. First foul for the Cougars here in the first quarter. At the line, this is Savannah stands on top. Puts up her first shot. Bounces around, no good. Falcons have been held scoreless for 5 minutes of the first quarter here. Second shot on the way by Stands on top was short. Cougars get it back. Charlie Richardson pulls down the rebound. Rock dishes it off to Williams. Bella, she's got an open look as she runs down the lane. Too strong off the rim. Breezy Amiot picks it up. It's no good. Todd County, one thing they've done so far. Now here's a steal by the Cougars. Shaley tries to lay up the right-hander. It's no good. One thing Todd County does is they are around the basket. Get their arms up and they get those rebounds. They pull it down. Cougars pull it down, I should say. Shaley tried the right-hander. It was no good, but she was fouled in the process. Foul's going to be called on Louisa Two Eagle, the 5'6" sophomore. That's her first. You two trash talking me over here, or what's going on? They are. All your dirty secrets. I know. I am very incredibly outnumbered up here tonight. Back the other direction. Here comes Stands on top. Now stolen away by Richardson. She loses it and gets it back. Now dishes it back out to Rock. Maddie deals it out front to Breezy. Pass overhead. Bella thought about three. Now goes in. Lays up the 8-footer. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Breezy flies in but can't get the rebound. Here comes Todd County. Stands on top. Brings it the other direction. Dishes it now off to Ironheart. They give it over to Leroy. To Shea Leroy. Leroy brings it to the left side. She bounce passes it out front to Two Eagle. Back over to Trinity Battalion. She feeds it on the right wing to Shea Leroy. Leroy brings it in and bounce passes it. Tries to get it to Jelly Ironheart. But it goes out of bounds, and the Cougars will put it in play with 2:07 to go. Charlie Richardson brings it down for the Cougars. Looks around for Williams. Bella on the right wing, starts down in. Now passes to Breezy Amiot. Breezy with the 6-footer's too short, no good. Breezy gets a second shot at it, puts it up. It's no good. And we're going to see a whistle. You're going to hear a whistle, I should say. Foul's going to be called. Nope, it was knocked out of bounds by the Cougars, so the Falcons will put it in play. This is Battalion coming the other direction. She tries to feed it down court. Too tall. And it'll go over to the Cougars. This is Porch to Amiot. She puts it into Williams. They try to put it over to Charlie. Charlie had a look at the basket along the baseline, but Savannah Stands on top, knocked it out of bounds. So the Cougars will have it put in play. Madeline Rock dishes over to Williams. Bella looks around. Breezy Amiot with a three-point shot from the corner is no good. Charlie Richardson hustles over, knocks it back in bounds, puts it into the hands of Louisa Two Eagle. She brings it the other direction. Now Madeline Rock knocks it away for the Cougars, but the Falcons keep it. Stands on top. Has it knocked back out front. They put it out to Two Eagle. Out on the right wing to Stands on top. Bounces to the right corner. This is over to Two Eagle. She's blocked guarded there. She passes out front to Shea Leroy. Leroy passes off to Battalion. She drives in. It's too strong off the glass. Here come the Cougars on the fast break. Bounce pass to Richardson. Charlie lays it off the glass. Too strong. Shaylee Porch gets it back. She lays it up. No good. But we're going to have a whistle on Todd County. Foul's going to be on number 2. That's Jelly Ironheart. Her first foul of the game. Todd County's got 4 team fouls here in the first period. And we'll see our first host of subs check into the ball game with 52.2 seconds. Charlie Richardson, Bella Williams, Maddie Rock. 3 starters going to check out. Give those starters a little breather here. Good to see Bella back. Bella out for a few games with an ankle issue. Asked her today. She's good to go. Shots on the way is no good. Back the other direction. They try to put it down there. And Todd County with their first 2 points of the game. That's to Shea Leroy. She hits her first 2. 38 seconds to go. And the Cougars are up by 8. 10-2. Peyton Joe Johnson now in the ball game. Gets it over to Brady Bashan. Out front to Haley Porch. Back to Johnson. They try to feed it into Shaylee Porch. Todd County knocks it away. They bring it down their end of the court. Laying it off the glass as Savannah Stands on top. So 4 straight points for the Falcons as the Cougars with 15 seconds to go could have an opportunity for the last shot. They feed it into Bashan. She loses it, gets it out to Porch. Shaylee passes down inside to Breezy. Breezy with 5 seconds on the clock. They get it over to Haley. Haley puts up the long-range 3-pointer off the back of the rim, and it's no good. Boy, that almost fell. Long-range three-pointer for Haley, but it did not fall, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. 10-4 Cougars over the Falcons. Back for second quarter basketball action on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week for hours and more helpful information. See their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Lucky for us, life is full of
Welcome
choices.
back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984. Welcome back.
And welcome back. Set to start the second quarter. Starting five back in for the Cougars. That's Amiot, Richardson, Williams, Bella Williams, Shaylee Porch, and Madeline Rock. Ball's knocked away there. The Falcons get it back. They bring it down on the fast break. They try to feed it to Two Eagle. Two Eagle actually feeds it off to Savannah Stands on top. Has it go out of bounds. And here comes Bella Williams the other direction for the Cougars. And they say that she traveled. Cougars have a record of 15-2. They're ranked number 2, or they're seeded number 2 in Class 7B. Next to the Lyman Raiders, of course. Todd County is 3-13. They're seeded number 7 in Region 7A. And we're going to see an over and back call on Todd County. So the Cougars looking to improve this record. After tonight, 2 games left. It's a pretty static situation there in Region 7B, but we'll see what the next 2 games brings. Here come the Cougars underneath the basket. Here's Madeline Rock. She dishes out to Richardson. Charlie puts up the three-pointer off the side of the rim, no good. And the Falcons pull down the rebound. This is Stands on top. She comes down the left side, tries to bounce pass inside. Madeline Rock, good defense there, gets her arm straight in the air just like Coach wants her to. Here's a pass over to Amiot. Amiot starts down the lane. She feeds it back out to Richardson. Charlie thought about 3. Faked her out, put it down inside to Madeline. Madeline lays it off the glass, too strong. And here come the Falcons. We're going to hear a whistle. Foul's going to be called on Charlie. Charlie picks up her first foul of the night. First team foul for the Cougars here in the second quarter. Falcons put it in play from in front of the Cougar fans. They dish it off to Stands on top. She goes down in, but it's stolen away by the Cougars. Bella's looking down court. She finds Shaylee. Long pass. Shaylee loses it, but gets it back out to Amiot. Out to Williams on the left wing. Bella starts down in. She gets jammed up inside, and they're going to see a jump ball. It'll go over to Todd County. A lot of white t-shirts and sparkly gold ribbons in the hair today. Just a reminder, we are going to keep it here at halftime to show the youth cheerleaders. So maybe you tuned in to watch that. We will have that. Back the other direction. Here's Amiot, steals it away from the Falcons. She's triple defended as she goes in for the layup, and her shot's no good. Long pass down court. Rock is back down at that end. She defends. Now a long pass down to the other end to Porch. Shaylee stops, now drives down the baseline. Tries to feed it back to Madeline. Breezy dives in and pulls up the jump ball. So this one will go over to the Cougars. Todd County's been well coached to go back on defense, and they have. They've had a presence under the basket all night long. Cougars have tried. Madeline Rock, we said early on that she was going to have that shot all night long, but they've jammed her up since then. Here's Bella Williams out front to Porch. Breezy Amiot puts up the three. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Cougars a little chilly from three-point range here in the first half. And Charlie Richardson steals it away for the Cougars. Now she's triple teamed. She feeds it to Amiot. Breezy jab steps around, lays up the shot, and it's no good, but she's fouled in the process. Foul's going to be called on Bree Whitehat. She's a 5'8 sophomore. This is a young team, these Todd County Falcons. They've got one senior, and they've got one senior that I'm showing on the roster, and she hasn't seen any playing time. So these are all juniors or below. First shot is on the way. It was Breezy Amiot that was fouled. She puts up the first shot. It's no good. 10-4 Cougars. Bella Williams going to take a seat. Into the ball game for her is Brady Bashan. Second shot's on the way. Bounces around. It's no good. Shaylee Porch fights for it, but Todd County pulls it down. Here comes Stands on top. She bounce passes it out on the right side. Now the Cougars with the tight defense. Falcons put the jab step on and go around. Now we see a scramble for the ball on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. It'll go over to the Falcons. So it'll be inbounded by Todd County. They put it in underneath their own basket. They put it in the right corner. This is Leroy. She's got it. Starts down in. Now puts it out to Two Eagle. Two Eagle waits for the offense to set up. They get it to Lexus Witt. She bounce passes it out to Leroy. Leroy lost it, and Madeline Rock found it. She picked it up, and she went to pass it off, but she was fouled as she passed it off. Foul's going to be called on Lexus Witt. That's her third foul. She'll go to the bench. So Todd County is keeping the score close, only down by 6. It's been a low-scoring affair so far. Charlie Richardson passes over to Breezy Amiot. Breezy passes out to Charlie. Charlie now dribbles at the top of the key. She's looking down inside. Now she puts on the spin. Passes it out to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee back out to Richardson. Charlie looks down inside. Closely defended. Here's Amiot in the right corner. She tries the bounce pass down to Maddie. Maddie's defender has had a pretty good leverage on her tonight, and she did so then. She knocked it out of bounds. And this one will be put back in by Shaylee Porch. 4:46 to go. 10-4 Cougars. Haven't seen scoring for a while. Charlie bounced past it inside to Maddie. Maddie lays it off the back of the rim, no good. It was a good shot. Just didn't fall. Ball's knocked away, but ends up still in the hands of Todd County. This is Stands on top. Three-pointer is on the way. It's going to be short, and it's going to be picked up by, let's see who it's going to go out of bounds on. Cougars will get possession of this one. And they will put it in play. This is Amiot. Passes into Richardson. Back to Amiot. Breezy brings it across half court. Gets it off to Charlie. Charlie gives it to Brady. Brady passes out front to Richardson. Over to Porch. Almost knocked away, but Shaylee starts down in. She puts up the underhander. No shot. And she was fouled up around the elbow before she started in on the from the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on to Shay Leroy, 5'4 sophomore. She's got one. Charlie thought about three, now bounce passes it into Maddie. Maddie goes to put up the shot, and that's what she wanted. She wanted to draw the foul. She actually wanted the basket, but she'll take the foul draw if she's going to not make it. It's going to be called that time on Bree Whitehat. That's her second foul. 4 team fouls for the Falcons here halfway through the second quarter. Maddie Rock puts up the first shot off the side of the rim, no good. Yeah, we haven't seen any scoring for a while. It's been at 10-4 for quite a while. Madeline Rock puts up her second one. It's going to be too strong off the backboard. Breezy Amiot pulls it down. She gets it to Rock. Maddie's trying to feed it inside, and she tries to knock it back out front. And no can do. Stands on top, brings it the other direction, lays up the underhanded layup. And we're going to see a timeout on the floor. Back after this on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business. Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Contact Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Where can you get surprisingly great...
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
We're back. Cougars in a little bit of an offensive funk here. They've had the shots to put up, but nothing has fallen, and they're only up by 4. They put it into Shaley. Shaley Porch starts the drive down in. Well, back to action after the theatrics at the end court. Cougars steal it away from Todd County. Bella Williams puts up the 6-foot runner, and it's good. Cougars finally break their scoring ice that they've had here for a while. Falcons bring it down, guarded closely by the Cougars, but they break through it. This is Stans on top. She breaks through the defense, dishes it back out to Two Eagle. Louisa Two Eagle passes it out front to Leroy. They get it on the right wing. Bella Williams has it go off her leg. Long pass down court to Brady Bashan. Brady got away with the travel there. She dished off to Richardson. Charlie lays it off the glass, and it's good. Charlie with 5 points on the night. Cougars now with an 8-point advantage. Falcons bring it the other direction. This is Two Eagle. She passes over to Battalion, who passes it down to Two Eagle. Two Eagle dishes it off. Gets it over to Leroy. Leroy lays it off the glass, and she's got 4 points. Pulls the Falcons back to within 6. Out front to Amiot. To Richardson. To Bella Williams, who's back in there now. She puts up the 10-foot runner, and it's good. Bella Williams has 4 points on the night. Puts the Cougars back up by 8. Back the other direction. Long pass by the Falcons. That's to Leroy. They've got an open lane going down inside, but it's too strong. Cougars got to be careful on defense. Shot was too strong, but the shot was there. They get the rebound, bring it back the other direction. This is Amiot. Over to Bashan, to Richardson. Charlie thought about 3. Dished it back off to Bashan. Over to Amiot. Breezy dishes it down inside to Shaley Porch. Shaley with the turnaround. Now she switches directions, lays it off the glass, and it's good. Oh, what a good move by Shaley there. Thought about the right-hander, switched to her left hand, jab stepped around and put it up and in. Shaley's got 5 on the night. Todd County back the other direction, down by 10. They collapse on her. And the 10-second violation. Falcons were not able to make it across half court in 10 seconds, so it'll go over to Cougars. Charlie Richardson going to take a breather here. Charlie's been in most of the first half. Haley Porch checks into the ball game. Haley and Shaley Porch on the floor at the same time, with Brady Bashan, Breezy Amiot, and Bella Williams. Shaley tried the turnaround, and she's going to be whistled for the foul. She went up and put up the shot, and the shot was deflected, but they say that it was not. They say that it was not. They called it. They are going to stick with the travel. Analysis from up top does not help. It's the guys on the floor that make the call. Back the other direction. Knocking it away from the Falcons. Now we're going to see a jump ball called. Cougars will take possession of this one. Cougars put it in play. as the officials get a little advice from Coach Thompson. Friendly advice, of course. Here's Porch. Shaley dishes it back out to Haley. Back to Shaley. Rifle pass down inside. And it's going to be last touched by Kadoka area. She rifled a shot down in there for the pass. Oh, now we see a bounce pass inside there. Laying it off the glass, too strong. Boy, Battalion had a shot there. Bella Williams pulled down the rebound. And the whistle's going to be for a foul. That's to Shea Leroy. And that'll be the 5th foul, so they'll walk the length of the court and shoot 2. Bella Williams going to go to the line. She was fouled underneath the Falcons basket. Williams puts up her first shot, and it's good. Bella Williams with 5 points on the night. Peyton Joe Johnson steps into the ball game. Brady Bashan going to step out, take a breather. 49.9 seconds to go. Williams puts up her second shot, bounces around, no good. No shot called. They say it was a free throw line violation. So Todd County going to put it in from underneath the Cougars basket. They bounce pass it into Two Eagle. Long pass down court. Has come up with stands on top, comes up with it. Now starts driving the baseline. Bella Williams kicks it out of bounds. Cougars up by 11, 19-8. Falcons going to put it in play from underneath their own basket. This is Jelly Ironheart. She passes it off, dishes it in to Trinity Battalion. Battalion comes around the top of the key, and as she goes to the elbow, she's fouled. Peyton Joe Johnson going to be whistled for her first foul here in the varsity game. Second team foul for the Cougars as the Falcons put it in play. Guarded closely. Triple teamed there, and she still got a shot off. That's Battalion. Shot was no good, though. Here comes Williams quickly to the other direction. Bella going to hang it up and put up the 6-footer. It's no good. They dish it back out to her. Bella's going to deal in the corner to Amiot. Breezy starts down the baseline. She puts up the 8-foot runner. It's no good. Now Bella Williams right there to pull down the rebound. It's no good. Somebody take the lid off the basket at that end. And the ball was kicked. So with 11.1 seconds to go, Falcons going to have a chance for a shot here. Peyton Joe Johnson tries to knock it away, but here comes Battalion. She tries to put up the shot, and she was fouled in the process of doing so. Peyton Joe Johnson, that's her second foul in a row. Third team foul, but it was a shooting foul, so Battalion, she'll go to the free throw line. First shot is on the way, and it's good. 4.4 seconds on the clock. Depending on the outcome of the shot, which is in and out, no good. The Cougars try to get their hands on it, and they're going to call a jump ball, and that one's going to stay in possession of the Falcons. So with 2.6 to go, the Falcons going to have a chance for the last shot there at their end of the court. Ironheart puts it in play, gets it out front. We'll see if she's got a chance to get a shot off. She does. It's too strong, and it is no good. So 19-9 is the score here at the end of the first half, and I'm going to turn the microphone over to our Kadoka cheerleaders camp, and it's time for their halftime entertainment. So enjoy the show, everybody. We'll be back after this break on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
introduce you to Coach Jody Stout and the Cougar cheerleaders. I've been working with the young Cougar cheerleaders this week. Let's give a big welcome to our young Cougar cheerleaders as they take the floor.
renter's insurance at State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Kadoka Nursing Home is in the business of providing high-quality care for living your life with a little extra help. You and your loved ones can have peace of mind, having their staff provide comfort, health care, and dignified living while at their facility. And Kadoka Nursing Home is a great place to work. They have full-time, part-time, and after-school opportunities. Stop in at 605 Maple Street to ask about available positions, hours, and benefits packages. Kadoka Nursing Home, a proud sponsor of all Cougar activities on LiveTicket.tv.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605. Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed the halftime show there. The Youth Cheer Camp cheerleaders. Didn't get a number on them, but there was quite a few of them. Nice job to Kadoka area cheer coaches Jody Stout and Ivana Peralta. I think Ivana was in on it too. It's good to see them. Our cheerleading staff. Millie Bauman, Aurora Hamer, Jasmine McDonald, Nevaeh Pierce, Brooke Webster, and Casey Whidbey. So congratulations to them on a successful performance. We're ready for second half basketball action. I need to correct myself. I was corrected by my in-home sports expert. Lyman is not in our region. I forgot they're in Class 6B. It's Bennett County that sits at the number 1 seed in Region 7B, and the Cougars are seeded second. Cougars come out after kind of a slow offensive first half. They're going to try to rectify that here. Charlie Richardson has the ball knocked away, and now she's fouled. Cougars are 15-2, seeded number 2 in Class 7B. Foul's going to be called there on Trinity Battalion. The 5'4" sophomores whistled for her first. Cougars going to put it in play. They high pass it over to Bella Williams. She starts down inside. She's harassed pretty closely there. Now she feeds it back out to Shaylee Porch. Breezy Amiot to Charlie Richardson. They feed it down inside to Madeline Rock. Maddie, they say it was all ball. So the Todd County Falcons take it away. They try to put up the underhanded layup. And the Cougars get the rebound off the miss and bring it back the other direction. Here is Richardson. She starts down in, tries to feed Rock. Maddie lays it off the rim, rolls around, no good. Boy, it covered about 90% of the front of the rim and just hung up until it fell out. So the Todd County Falcons knock it out of bounds. Charlie Richardson going to put up the three, and she sinks it. Charlie Richardson with 8 points on the night. She leads the Cougar scorers and puts the Cougars up 22-9. Falcons back the other direction, guarded closely by the Cougars. The runner is put up by Todd County. She had an open shot there. Bella Williams reaches out and gets it. Madeline Rock tries to pass it off, but it's stolen away by Todd County, and it drops in. That's Louisa Two Eagle. She sinks that one. She's got her first 2 points of the night. And the Falcons pull back to within 11. Amiot puts it down inside the porch. Williams puts up the three-pointer. It's going to go off the front of the rim. No good. Amiot goes in to pull it away. And we're going to see a jump ball. This one's going to go over to Todd County. 6:28 to go. Cougars up by 11. As the Falcons cross half court with it. This is Trinity Battalion. She starts down the right side. Now she dishes off. She gets it over to Lexus Witt, who brings it out front. Guarded closely there by Porch. Charlie Richardson had a chance for a steal there, but the Falcons get it. They put up the shot. It's no good. Now they pass ahead to Charlie Richardson. Charlie's going to stop. Put up another three-pointer, and she drops it in. First double-figure scorer for the Cougars, and that's Charlie Richardson. Charlie with 11 points on the night has the Cougars up by 14. Falcons now lose the ball. Battalion gets it back. Now Shaylee Porch is going to pull it away, and now goes right back into the hands of Louisa Two Eagle. Try to feed it back into her. She comes to the right corner. Looks around, tries to pass it off. Bella Williams knocks it away from her. Got a 3-on-2 fast break. She feeds Shaylee Porch, lays the left-hander off the glass, and it's good. Shaylee Porch drops it down for the Cougars. She's got 7. Coach Thompson urges the Cougars back on defense. Now Shaylee gets it away. And we're going to see a foul called. Good sportsmanship there by the two girls, Trinity Battalion and Shaylee Porch. Trinity got her on the arm. That's her second foul. Second team foul for the Falcons here in the third quarter. Cougars up 27-11. 5:20 to go in the ball game. And they try to add to that lead. Here's into Williams. She crosses half court. Passes over to Amiot. Breezy into the corner to Haley Porch, who's in there now. Haley bounce passes it inside to Shaylee. Shaylee takes the baseline, tries to feed it around, puts it right in the hands of Louisa Two Eagle. 2-on-1 fast break. They bring it down. Todd County lays it up and off the glass, and it's good. That was Trinity Battalion. She got 3 points on the night now. Pulls the Falcons back to within 14. Charlie feeds it off to Amiot. Over to Williams, to Shaylee. That was a good feed. Shaylee backed it out now. She put it out to Amiot, out to Williams. Bella starts down the right side. She's going to put up the 4-foot runner, and it's good. Baseline jumper. Nice job by Bella. She went up in the air, and she dropped it in. Bella's got 7 points on the night. Cougars sharing the wealth with the scoring tonight, 2 with 7. And Charlie, of course, who mentioned before, she's got 11. Falcons pass it down court, lose it off their hands. And they'll put it in play from in front of the Falcons bench. The Cougars will. Breezy Amiot passes in to Bella Williams. Bella looks around, passes out to Charlie on the right wing. Out front to Breezy Amiot at the top of the key. Breezy starts in, now passes back to Charlie. Charlie thought about 3, now backed out, gave it to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee's going to try to put it up. She's double teamed as she goes down in the lane, and she's fouled in the process. They've known all night long that there's going to be defenders in that lane. There's no wide open looks. Todd County, they sure do seal off that basket, and there's been nothing given to either one of these teams underneath the basket. Shaylee Porch puts up her first free throw. It's no good. Second shot's on the way, and it's good. No need to fret, Shaylee. We knew you'd make it eventually. 8 points for her on the night. Back the other direction. Here comes Two Eagle. She passes it down court. Now she's trapped there, and Haley Porch pulls it away. Haley with a wide open shot to the basket, but as she lays it up, she has it knocked out of bounds. Louisa Two Eagle knocked it out of bounds. It was a clean knockout of bounds. That was hard to say. It was a clean block, I should say. They feed it into Haley Porch, and nobody's ready for it to be put in bounds. Haley lays it off the glass, and she's got her first 2 points of the varsity game. Cougars up 32-13, now extending the lead like they wanted to. They pass it down to Stands on top. Have a collision there. Haley took a shot. She's going to go to the bench. Got her legs tangled up in there. All right. And we're going to see Shelby Schofield come in for her. Shaylee's going to take a breather. Looks like she's going to be all right. Falcons, meanwhile, take possession of it. This is Leroy. She passes it over, and the ball's knocked away by Haley Porch. She passes ahead to Charlie Richardson. Charlie's going to lay it off the glass, up tall, and it's good. Boy, nice job by Haley. They put the Cougars back on defense. They try to trap Todd County at half court, but Todd County's pretty good about getting it down court. Trying to put up the shot there. That was Leroy, has it blocked. They pass ahead, and Shelby Schofield's going to be whistled for maybe a fourth and a fifth step. She tried to cross over, and as she was trying to make the pass, held the ball in her hand. That's all right. Cougars up by 21, 34-13. Now they're trying to trap the Falcons down on their end of the court. This is Leroy. She passes ahead, gets it across to Stands on top. Stands on top. Long pass over to Jelly Ironheart. She puts it down inside, and she's uncontested with the 8-footer, and it's good. That's Bree Whitehat, the 5'8 sophomore. She drops it in. With 3 minutes to go, it's Cougars 34 and the Falcons 15. Williams brings it back for the Cougars. They pass it back out to her from Amiot, over to Schofield. Shelby's going to put up the three-pointer. It's no good, but Amiot's there for the 4-foot putback. She drops it in. Breezy Amiot with her first 2 points of the night. 36-15, Cougars on top. Back the other direction. Cougars try to swat it away, but the Falcons keep it. Ironheart drives down the baseline, now backs out. Gives it out. The right-hander is put up, bounces around, and it's no good. That was Leroy. Puts it up, and it's no good. Williams with a no-look pass to Richardson. Charlie tried to land it off the glass. No call there. It was a clean block, apparently. But Todd County on the miss gets the rebound. They pull it down. Leroy brings it the other direction. She lays up a shot. It's no good. Stands on top, puts it out front. Three-pointers on the way, and it's off the side of the rim. No good. Pulling down the rebound is Leroy. Leroy dishes it out to Stands on top. Back to Leroy. She puts up the right-hander. And we're going to see a foul before the shot. Shelby Schofield's going to be whistled for the foul. That's her first. First team foul for the Cougars. Subs coming in for the Cougars. Madeline Rock is going to come in, along with Brady Bashan. Haley Porch and Shelby Schofield going to take a seat. Nice job by the youngsters here. Three-pointers put up on the way, and it bounces off the rim, no good. Williams pulls it down, and she's got a clean breakaway. She lays it off the glass, and it's good. Bella Williams with 9 points on the night. 38-15 Cougars. Falcons quickly the other way. Battalion starts down the right side. Now wants to lane it. It bounces into the hands of Breezy Amiot. Breezy stops and gives to Bella Williams. Bella comes across half court, starts to drive, dishes off to Peyton Joe. Out front to Breezy, thought about three, now dishes it off to Bashan. They give it out to Bella Williams. Bella starts down the lane, lays up the right-handed hook shot from 6 foot, and it drops in. Bella Williams up in double figures. She's got 11, and the Cougars now in control, up by 25 points, 40-15. Just over a minute to go as the Falcons at their end of the court. They try to feed it down inside. Amiot. Breezy's got probably what's got to be approaching a half dozen steals here tonight. It's ended up in her hands a couple of times. Now Bella Williams tries the dribble, and a quick defensive move there by Trinity Battalion, the 5'4 sophomore. Battalion tied her up, and the jump ball is going to go over to Kadoka area. Amiot looking to put it into Williams. Puts it up high to her. Crosses half court and brings it back. Now here's Johnson. Peyton Joe feeds it out front to Bashan. To Williams. Inside to Rock. Maddie wants the turnaround shot. She lays it up and it's good. Maddie had that shot early on in the game and now she's got it back. She's got 6. 42-15. Cougars on top. Breezy Amiot knocks it out of bounds. It was intended for Trinity Battalion. Falcons will put it in from in front of their own bench. They put it into Battalion. She switches directions. Now passes on to the right wing. Out to Stands on top. Now the ball's lost and Brady Bashan goes in and gets it. Now the bodies hit the floor and there's a scramble for it. And we're going to see a jump ball. This one's going to go over to Todd County. Charlie Richardson going to check into the ball game. Bella Williams going to take a seat with 22.6 to go in the game. They pass it in. This is Battalion. They pass it in the right corner. Give it down to Stands on top. She brings it out front now. Check that. That was Two Eagle. Now it Stands on top that has it. Tried the baseline drive and she lost it. But she gets it back. She feeds out on the left side into the left corner. Shots on the way is partially blocked. 3 seconds on the clock. We'll see if Breezy's going to take the half-court shot. Looks like Maddie's going to take it. Did she get it off? No shot. 42-15. That's how the third quarter is going to end. Cougars with a good scoring rally. We'll be back to finish this one up after this 60-second timeout. Thanks for joining us on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
72271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
What do you think? I'm going to say something out of line? Yeah, I might. Welcome back. It's fourth quarter basketball action time. Cougars, after tonight, have one home game left and 2 games total after tonight. Tuesday night, they take on Timberlake. Lady Panthers will come to town. And next Thursday, they take on Bennett County for their last game of the regular season. Looks like Bella Williams is going to stay on the bench. Haley Porch is in. Haley Porch, Madeline Rock, Brady Bashan, Charlie Richardson, and Shaylee Porch is in for the Cougars. Shaylee's back in. Good to see. She inbounds to Richardson. Charlie brings it up, now passes back to Shaylee. Shaylee drives the baseline, starts down in, now dishes off, and now bringing it out of there is Todd County with a wide open layup. Lays it up and it's no good, too strong. That's how I shoot layups. I think that was Trinity Battalion that went to put that one up. And you see Bella Williams, Breezy Amiot check back in the ball game. Brady Bashan, Haley Porch going to come out. So it looks like the original starting 5 back on the floor for the Cougars. Richardson, Williams, Shaylee Porch, Madeline Rock, and Breezy Amiot. Here's Bella, starts down in, stops at the elbow and goes to pass off to Madeline. A little tall for Maddie. Actually just kind of not expected by Maddie. So here come the Falcons the other direction. This is Battalion. The youngsters for Todd County, seen a lot of action here in the varsity game. They pass over to Battalion. Battalion starts down the right side, puts up the 8-foot runner, is no good. Breezy Amiot pulls it down, and Trinity Battalion comes and reaches around her and gets whistled for the foul. I think that's going to be her 4th. Trinity Battalion exits the ball game with a smile on her face. Good to see the good attitude by her. Williams brings it down for the Cougars. Crosses half court, looks for Amiot. She's on the right wing. Breezy dribbles, bounce passes to Charlie. Into Bella. Bella back out to Breezy. Breezy going to put up the three-point shot, and she hits it. Breezy, Amiot has got 5 points on the night. That's her first three-pointer. And the Cougars up by 30. I think we're going to see a running clock now. They pass down now to Lexus Witt. Witt brings it around to the top of the key. Now dishes back off to Two Eagle. Louisa Two Eagle, the 5'6" sophomore, handles the ball out at half court, harassed closely by Shaylee Porch. Dishes off to Lexus Witt. And we're gonna see a foul called out there on the left wing. Foul's going to be called on Charlie Richardson. Charlie picks up her second. First team foul for the Cougars here in the fourth quarter. They put the ball in bounds. This is Stands on top. She drives down in, lays up the 6-foot runner, is no good. Here comes Bella Williams the other direction for the Cougars. She's going to take it coast to coast. Now bounce passes the no-look pass to Breezy Amiot, who puts it up. It's no good. And the Falcons get the rebound. Now the ball's on the floor, and they're going to scramble for it. Ball was last touched by the Falcons. Went out of bounds. So the Cougars put it in play. This is Williams. 5.5 to go in the ball game. Richardson thought about three. Bounced past it now into Madeline Rock. Mentioned the starting fives in there now from the start of the game. You'll see a foul call. This Jelly Ironheart, she is whistled for the foul. That's her third. Rock gets the pass and puts up the uncontested shot. Madeline Rock has 8 points on the night. Nice showing by the freshman. She's gotten a lot of those points down inside. Laid it off the glass. And we're going to see a whistle at the other end. That was going to be called on Charlie Richardson. Charlie's got 3. I mentioned Maddie. It looked early on like they were not going to contest her, but towards the end of the second quarter, boy, they slammed the door shut on her. But she has since come back, had a nice showing with 8 points so far. Here's a three-pointer on the way, is no good. Saved from going out of bounds. Bree Whitehat put up the shot, but it was saved from going out of bounds. I think that was Lexus Witt that saved it from going out. Louisa Two Eagle has it out front with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Charlie Richardson is going to pick up her fourth foul. Nope, that's her third. Bella Williams going to come to the bench. Charlie has 3 fouls and with 13 points to go along with it. So the Falcons put it in from side court. This is Two Eagle, guarded by Haley Porch. Here's Charlie Richardson. She takes the drive down, one-on-one contested, and she lays it off the glass, and it's good. Charlie got the steal, and as she took it down, foul's going to be called on Louisa Two Eagle. That's her first. That's her second foul. Fourth team foul for the Falcons. Charlie Richardson going to go to the line to convert the three-point play, and she does. Charlie with 16 points on the night. Nice offensive showing for her. Stepping out of the ball game is Bree Whitehat. Gracie Two Eagle going to step in for her as the Falcons bring it up court. So Louisa Two Eagle dishes it off to Lexus Witt. They put it down in the paint and off the glass, and it's good. That's Lizzie Dubray, seeing some primarily JV player. Now the quick pass down to Haley Porch. Haley doesn't want to take it in, dishes back to Charlie Richardson. Haley puts up the 8-footer, bounces off the side of the rim, no good. And we're going to see a scramble for it under the basket. Tate Thompson's going to call a timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. Back to finish this one up on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Great news. I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
All right. Jeez. Oh. What we don't make in money, we make up in laughs here. Back to action. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. And the youngsters are on the floor. Haley Porch, Madeline Rock, Brady Bashan, Charlie Richardson, and Carly Block. Here's Charlie taking it down in. She lays it off the glass. Too strong, no good. Now they grab it. Carly Block gets it, and she bounce passes out to Charlie Richardson, who bounce passes it into Rock. Maddie with the right-hander lays it up, and Maddie is in double figures. Pretty good for her first varsity start. Finishes with 10 points, and she may not be finished either. But with 2.5 to go, she hits her 10th point and puts the Cougars up 52-17. Back to the other end are the Falcons. Shots put up, it's no good. Goes out of bounds, and last touched by the Cougars. Peyton Joe Johnson going to check in for Charlie Ray. Nice job, Charlie. Charlie finishes the night with 16 points. Nice offensive showing. As the Falcons go to put up the shot. This is Gracie Two Eagle. She dishes it off there. Out to Isabella Whipple, I should say. Shots put up, hits the side of the backboard, is no good.
Cougar fan of the game, sponsored by Killen's Market, goes to Mr. Olson. Cougar fan of the game, Mr. Olson.
And congratulations to Mr. Matthew Olson. He can't be our cameraman tonight, so he gets fan of the game. Imagine that. I think he's actually turning red over there. I think he's kind of embarrassed. Good for him. So congratulations, Mr. Matthew Olson. And thank you to Rich and Shauna Bent at People's Market for sponsoring tonight's fan of the game. Here's Carly Block. She lays it up, bounces, no good. Madeline Rock puts it up. Maddie just got to put it up in the air, and it dropped in. So Maddie's got 12 points on the night. And the Cougars extend their lead. Under a minute to go in the ball game here. Falcons bring it down. This is Gracie Two Eagle. 3-pointers put up and on the way. It's no good. That shot was put up there by Rihanna, left-hand bowl. And the Cougars bring it back the other direction. This is Haley Porch. Haley Porch, Madeline Rock, Peyton Joe Johnson, Brady Bashan, and Carly Blocker in there now. This is Rock with it. They give it out to Haley Porch. Haley puts up the three. It's too strong. Goes over the rim. And it was last touched by Todd County. So with 20 seconds left and a running clock, the Cougars are going to put it in bounds. And it looks like we've about got this one wrapped up. Madeline Rock lays it up, tries to get 2 more points, but Todd County pulls it down. So Maddie's going to finish in double figures. She's got 12. 1 second to go. Long 3-pointer put up is no good. And that's how this one comes to an end. Kadoka area knocks off Todd County 54-17. The Falcons fall to 3-14, and the Cougars advance to 16-2 with 2 games left on the schedule. The Cougars will stay home, I should say, against Timberlake this Tuesday night for their last home game this year. Just a reminder on that night as well, if you tune in, you're also going to see Parents' Night for girls basketball, cheerleading, and gymnastics. And also that's the senior recognition night and a special halftime performance of the varsity game, during the varsity game, of the Midland Tumblers. So make sure you join in for that. We'll broadcast that part of the broadcast. The Cougars will also be in action with the last game, regular season game after that against Bennett County. But tune in this Tuesday night, and that game will start at 5 o'clock p.m. Let's give one more shout out to our live ticket sponsors. Thank you to those who make this broadcast possible. Farmers Union Insurance, Crew Agency. Thank you to Grady and Bernice out in Cactus Flat, South Dakota. Olson's Pest Technicians, Golden West, Great Plains Tribal Health, South Dakota Social Services. Farm Credit Services of America, Discount Fuel, Bank West, CHS. State Farm Insurance Agency, Matt McCormick is your agent out of Rapid City. Kadoka Nursing Home, Grossenberg Implement, Farmers Union Insurance here in downtown Kadoka. Thank you to Donna Enders for her sponsorship of our live ticket broadcast. Dakota Country Pharmacy, Philip Motor, Scott Carlson, your State Farm agent in Rapid City, Philip Health Services, Colts Nuts and Bolts, People's Market, KCBA, Kadoka Community Betterment Association, Kennedy Implement, B&B Sales, Les's Body Shop, Philip Livestock Auction, Rush Funeral Home, Pioneer Review, and thank you to the good doctors at Western Veterinary Services, Dr. Dorn and Doctors Headley and Headley for your sponsorship. So the Cougars with the victory here tonight. Next time that we'll see you in action will be on Tuesday night against Timberlake. For Justine Garber on camera, Jennifer Van Pelt on master control, and our spotter that's sitting beside me all night long, I'm Dave Ortman. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we say good night from Kadoka Area Live Ticket.